Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. In today's episode, we delve into the DOJ probe on Alaska Air's mid-air accident, Goldman Sachs' top 25 stock picks, and Reddit's ambitious IPO plans. We'll also discuss the RV market struggle with interest rates, Goldman Sachs' increased buyback forecast for 2024 and 2025, and the federal push for United Health to resolve payment issues post-cyber attack. Plus, we'll touch on record-high stock mutual fund positioning since COVID-19, Cantor's optimistic outlook for oncology M&A in the coming year, and why investment banks are set to soar in 2024 due to a resurgence of M&A. Stay tuned after this short ad break as we unpack these headlines further. The United States Department of Justice is currently conducting an investigation into an event where a section of the fuselage from a Boeing 737 MAX, operated by Alaska Airlines, blew out while in flight earlier this year. The purpose of this investigation is to ascertain whether Boeing has breached a prior agreement that was related to two fatal crashes involving the 737 MAX in the years 2018 and 2019. It should be noted that passengers who were on board during the incident are being regarded as potential victims of crime.
Goldman Sachs' team of equity experts believe that the consumer and tech sectors present the most promising opportunities for stock selection, thanks to a high level of dispersion. In 2021, nearly half, or 46%, of large-cap mutual funds have managed to surpass their benchmarks. This is partly attributed to having fewer shares in companies like Apple and Tesla. Certain stocks such as Nvidia have demonstrated robust returns, while others including Tesla and Apple have experienced a downturn. Goldman Sachs uses a dispersion score to pinpoint stocks that may yield high returns or underperform significantly. The sectors that show the most promise according to this metric are consumer discretionary and information technology.
Reddit, a social media platform, has set a goal to generate $748 million through its initial public offering. The plan involves selling 22 million shares, with each priced between $31 and $34. This strategy could potentially elevate the company's value to as much as $6.5 billion. It's worth mentioning that Reddit is setting aside 1.76 million shares specifically for early users and moderators, and these shares will not be subject to a lockup period.
The industry of recreational vehicles, or RVs, which previously thrived due to travel restrictions caused by the pandemic, is currently experiencing a decline. The surge in interest rates has considerably decelerated sales. Thor Industries, the biggest RV manufacturer in North America, disclosed a 75% decrease in profits during the second quarter. Other firms such as Winnebago and Lazy Days have also suffered losses. Even though there are forecasts of a minor recovery by 2024, economic strains and decreased non-essential spending on high-cost items like RVs continue to pose challenges for this sector.
Goldman Sachs forecasts a rise of 13% in stock buybacks from S&P 500 companies this year, hitting $925 billion. The primary drivers are robust earnings growth and a bettering economic climate. Leading the buyback surge are expected to be tech behemoths including Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla. However, Goldman Sachs also points out that these firms might pivot towards dividends as their cash flows become more stable.
The Department of Health and Human Services, along with the Department of Labor, have strongly encouraged United Health Group to guarantee payments to healthcare providers. This comes in the wake of a cyber attack on its Change Healthcare division. The departments are advocating for a swift delivery of funds, interim payments from other insurance companies, particularly for Medicaid plans, and a temporary halt on prior authorizations.
During the last 3 months of the previous year, United States mutual funds notably boosted their shares in stocks, as reported by Barclays. This rise in equity involvement was fueled by a Federal Reserve that was more lenient than anticipated and advancements in disinflation. Even with current worries about inflation, robust American spending and outstanding tech profits persistently draw investors to American stocks. Vanguard's and Fidelity's index funds are among the biggest equity mutual funds.
Cantor Fitzgerald forecasts a strong year ahead for mergers and acquisitions in the field of oncology. The areas of interest include antibody-drug conjugates, radiopharmaceuticals, and T-cell engagers. The looming threat of patent expirations, which could potentially affect $182 billion in revenue over the next 4 years, is expected to be a significant driver for these deals. The worldwide market for oncology drugs is projected to expand from $180 billion in 2022 to an impressive $323 billion by 2026. Cantor anticipates that there will be between 5 and 17 acquisition deals this year alone, with 3 already having been announced.
Forecasts from experts suggest a significant rise in capital markets come 2024. This is anticipated to be fueled by a strong U.S. economy and potential interest rate reductions by the Federal Reserve. Following a decade-long slump in global mergers and acquisitions, or M&A activity, investment banks are preparing for resurgence through increased recruitment efforts. Regions including Europe, North America, Australia, India, Korea, and ASEAN are predicted to experience favorable conditions for M&A activity across various sectors such as healthcare, real estate, and technology. That's it for today on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Keep investing in your knowledge, stay informed, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Farewell. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Goodbye for now, until we meet again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.